Guys, a busy weekend.
Thank you, Tyson.
All right, thank you, Tyson. It was a hot weekend also. Well, the details next.
Transform your home into a haven with cool, pure, clean air, creating a world of perfect comfort. Take your home to the next level with the air specialists.
Well, it was cooler today at Nobby's Head than what it was at any point across the weekend. It was incredibly hot, with that heat peaking during the early hours of this morning ahead of that southerly change that moved through. We saw during the F1 yesterday the rain that it produced for Victoria, but for New South Wales it's been a dry change that has tracked very clear on the satellite, moving into now Queensland, southern Queensland. There's a massive cloud, very, very wet now right throughout the northern tropical areas, and some of that cloud dipping southward. We've got a little bit of cloud. The onshore winds are going to continue, but overall it's going to be quite comfortable. This system has not cleared the heat from central Australia, so it's headed back our way as we move through the week, and we've got another hot weekend on the way as again that high slides out over the Tasman. But you can see monstrous numbers here happening right throughout the northern tropical areas of Queensland, the wettest part of the nation at the moment. Otherwise still fine, really quite hot still throughout central Australia, very warm for Adelaide. Perth is heating up, very comfortable now right throughout the southeast and much calmer. It is going to be a little bit overcast for Sydney, but Sydney had its hottest night, its hottest March night in 110 years. That's how hot it was last night. 25 degrees was the top today throughout the upper Hunter, but Nobby's Head only maxed out at 20, and quite cool right along the coastal fringe. It was a strong southerly. It did not give up all day, but it's going to be calmer throughout tomorrow, moving around to the east as we progress through the day and drifting right across the entire region, producing a little bit of cloud, mostly partly cloudy skies, but not enough moisture in it to produce anything in the way of showers. So it is going to remain dry. It's going to be a dry week. In fact, warmer back into the mid-20s throughout tomorrow, right throughout the Central Coast, the Lake Port Stephens, across Newcastle and the surrounding suburbs, and over the mid-20s, 26 is there once you start reaching Maitland, Cessnock, 25 for Raymond Terrace, Tocal out towards Dungog, 26s, and the high 20s, 27s, 28s there for Singleton to Scone, Merriwa and Murrurundi getting back up there as well. Pulse of swell moving through, but that is going to back off quickly with that big high moving over the Tasman, so it will be abating. Sun to rise 6:53. It's that time of the year where the sun gets up very late the last couple of weeks leading up to the end of daylight saving on the first Sunday of April. Coming up to the high tide tomorrow, getting there at 20 to 12, and there's that southerly swell pulsing through, then backing off. There's the heat rebuilding back to 30 by Thursday. Friday, the weekend is going to be another warm one. Then we've got another cold front on the way next week. The valley again back into the low 30s before you know it by Wednesday, and for the Central Coast also seeing the sun and the warmth return for the second half of the week. You'll be back to the beach before you know it. That pulse in swell, though, isn't going to hang around. It's still going to be very much a wind-affected affair first thing in the morning, even though those winds will be backing off, but they'll be coming straight in, so it's going to be fairly bumpy. Then the swell will back off as we progress through the day. There might be some opportunities as we move into the afternoon.
Thank you, Gavin. That is NBN News.
So thanks for your company from all of the NBN team.
Good night.
Good night.